Hey guys, what's going on? Frank Rich here from Rebuilt Recovery. And in today's video, I want to walk you through 5 morning habits that you need to make sure you're doing every single day if you're trying to quit porn, overcome your porn addiction, or ultimately reboot your brain from pornography. So first, let me tell you why I think it's so vitally important that you have not just a morning routine, but you have an evening routine. And really that you plan out and structure your entire day. And this is extremely important in the stages of your recovery where you're at right now. See, I speak with guys on a weekly basis that are struggling with relapsing. They're struggling with their compulsive behaviors with pornography and masturbation. And a reoccurring theme in every single one of these men is their lack of confidence, their lack of self-confidence in who they are, their lack of self-confidence in their ability to give up pornography, their lack of self-confidence in their ability to re-strengthen or rebuild their relationships due to the damage being done by their compulsive use of pornography and masturbation. But ultimately, it's my belief that self-confidence is built by keeping the promises that you make to yourself. So while you may not feel like you have confidence right now, turning your life around, starting to build self-confidence is as easy as beginning to keep the promises that you make to yourself. And that's why it's so vitally important for you to have a morning routine that you set up, knock down, execute, and reward yourself for on a daily basis. You see, if first thing in the morning, within the first 30 minutes or an hour of waking up, you've now kept 4, 5, 6, 7 promises that you've made to yourself. Do you see how stacking that up and compounding that over time is gonna start to build up, strengthen, and really propel your self-confidence to the next level, to where overcoming this addiction to pornography, it's just a series of victories on a daily basis that you need to make sure that you're progressing and going forward through. So the importance of having routines in place is really about building your self-confidence, about rewiring your brain, about rebuilding your habits and disciplines. That way, when the temptations come, when the triggers come, when the feeling of, normally what would drive you to view pornography makes its way and creeps its way into your little mind, you've built the system, you've built the discipline, you've built the habits to replace those. So that's why it's so vitally important for you to have a morning routine. So I'm gonna walk you through 5 of my top morning habits that I feel will equip you, will strengthen you, will help build the discipline needed to overcome your addiction to pornography. The first one is having a set time early in the morning that you're gonna wake up. Now, this obviously has to start the night before, because you have to make sure that if you're requiring 7, 8 hours of sleep, that you're going to bed at a reasonable time. And secondly, by setting the alarm first thing early in the morning, you're forcing yourself to get to bed in the evening, which is going to keep you from those late nights of browsing Pornhub, of searching Instagram that ultimately has led you to where you're at today. So first habit, first part of your morning routine needs to be having a set time that you wake up, preferably early in the morning. There's this whole concept of beating the sun. And what I found with a lot of guys through our successful Reboot Your Life program is the earlier you rise in the morning, the more success you're going to have in your program. So I recommend, somewhere between 5:30, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Now, obviously, your schedule will dictate this. If you have a job that you're working late, I understand that. But ultimately, have a set time that you're waking up every morning, and then reverse engineer it to make sure you have a set time that you're going to bed every night as well. The second habit you need to make sure that you're following and executing upon is staying off of social media, staying off of email, staying off of the internet for the first 30 minutes a day. Best if it's an hour. Try to go an hour first thing in the morning without consuming Facebook, without jumping on Instagram, without reading the headline of CNN News, without checking your email and responding. And the reason why this is vitally important is the minute you open up Instagram, the minute you open up social media, the minute you open up all these other platforms and channels, you're beginning to live in a reactive state. You're allowing the outside world, you're allowing outside forces to control how you're navigating your day. Where if you wake up early and you dedicate 1 hour to yourself of dedicated, focused work on your life, on your productivity, on your growth, on your success, you're no longer responding to the world. You're controlling the world. You're being proactive in how you're facing the day. So wake up early, stay off of social media for 30 minutes, better 60 minutes. I mean, got to the point now where it's almost 2 hours before I open up email, before I open up any type of social media platform. The third thing, you need to have a prayer or meditative practice. And this ultimately just comes down to being present in the moment. Here, on this channel, we do share our faith. We are a Christian-based organization, and this part for me, it's diving into Scripture, and it's setting my intention through prayer. If that's not your belief system, that's completely okay. But I think having some place where you slow down, connect with your breath, focus on becoming present. Check out some meditative apps. Check out some YouTube videos. There's Brain FM to walk you through guided and unguided meditation. But I think taking some time to focus on your breath, to focus on becoming present, combined with staying off of social media, is going to put you in the proper place to where then you can go tackle the day and ultimately succeed in breaking from your porn addiction. The fourth step, or the fourth habit that I think you need to have in your morning routine, is some type of movement. This can be a power walk. This can be a short hit Tabata type of morning routine. Something where you're getting some blood flowing, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Not super high intensity work, but low impact movement. Get the joints flowing. And remember, because as we're going through, if we're doing a nofap, if we're doing a complete reboot, that's a lot of sexual energy. That's a lot of built up energy inside of us. We got to find ways to divert that into other places, as opposed to just releasing it through jerking off or masturbating all the time. So having some type of movement in your morning, whether it's a stretching routine, a yoga practice, like I said, a HIIT cardio, if you have some dumbbells at home, don't overthink this. Don't make it challenging. Doesn't have to be an hour, 90-minute workout at the gym. Just something short, 10, 15 minutes. Ideally, if you can get outside, if you can get some sunlight on your body, on your skin, in your eyes, that'll be great as well. But you got to make sure you're moving. And then the fifth and final one is connecting. We talk a lot about on this channel about the role of community, about the importance of networking, about the importance of having a tribe of people that are in your circle, that are on your side, that are supporting you in this growth, that are supporting you in this process, that are supporting you in this recovery. So you need to make sure you're connecting with at least one person on a daily basis, first thing in the morning. This can be through a text message, through a phone call, through a handwritten letter to your spouse or to your wife, or to your significant other. Some form of gratitude, some form of love, some form of connecting with other people, other human beings, is going to shift your perspective. Once again, we're trying to change how we view the world. We're trying to change and take away these feelings of guilt and shame and depression. And by connecting with other souls, by connecting with other human beings, we're putting ourselves in an optimal state. So real quick and simple, guys, 5 morning habits that are going to help you in your struggle to overcome your porn addiction. Set a time, wake up early in the morning, reverse engineer that, make sure you're getting to bed at a reasonable time. Secondly, stay off of your phone, stay off of Instagram, stay off of responding to the outside world for 30 minutes minimum, better if you can get to 60 minutes. Thirdly, get in some form of prayer or meditative practice. Become present, focus on controlling your breath, get out of a fight or flight, get into a parasympathetic state of rest and digest, the best place you're going to want to live. Presence is the ultimate flow state. So when you can live there and you can set your intention to exist there on a daily basis, your life and world will ultimately change for the greater good. Fourth is some type of movement. Get your body going, get your heart rate slightly elevated. It doesn't have to be super intense, but use and focus and direct some of that built up energy that you have. And fifth is connect with the outside world and make sure that you share love and joy with others around you. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you again for tuning in today. If you did find value in this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also hit that bell notification so you are notified every single time a new video is released. And if you can do this, a thumbs up, and also drop a comment down below. What type of videos are you guys looking to see in the future? You know, we're releasing 5 videos a week right now, every day, Monday through Friday. So what are you looking for? What's going to help you in your journey? What's going to help you in your recovery? And if you guys are looking to take back control of your life, if you're looking to build a life once you've moved on from your pornography addiction, hit that first link in the description box right there, www.the7stepguide.com. It's our free ebook. We've written this for you. It's a 7 steps to living life without porn. So make sure to hit that link, download the ebook, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you, and take care.